Wendy Williams has built her career on exposing the hidden secrets of celebrities, and for years, she hinted at some shocking truths about Jay-Z and Diddy. Despite facing backlash and attempts to silence her, many of the things she warned about have started to resurface, especially in light of Diddy's recent legal troubles. Today, we revisit what Wendy Williams had to say about these music moguls, how she tried to alert the public, and why her warnings seem more relevant than ever. Be sure to subscribe for more deep dives into the untold stories of the entertainment world. Wendy Williams, known for her no-nonsense style of reporting, was one of the first public figures to call out Diddy's questionable behavior. In 2009, she invited former Bad Boy rapper Mark Curry to her radio show. Curry, who had just released his book Dancing with the Devil, How Puff Burned the Bad Boys of Hip-Hop, spoke about Diddy's darker side. He described Diddy as a man with a dark cloud following him. Throughout the interview, Wendy nodded in agreement, indicating that she was aware of these issues, but could not openly discuss them in detail at that time. Wendy also had much to say about Diddy's relationship with singer Cassie, raising concerns about the power dynamics between them. She pointed out that being involved with someone as influential as Diddy could be overwhelming and invasive. Wendy mentioned how Diddy's power allowed him to track Cassie's movements and invade her privacy. She described how Diddy could, in her words, swoop down on her at any moment, demonstrating the extreme control he held. Wendy's comments would later gain more significance when Cassie filed a lawsuit against Diddy, describing incidents of abuse and manipulation. In Cassie's lawsuit, she accused Diddy of forcing her into a chaotic, substance-fueled lifestyle soon after signing with his label at 19. Diddy was nearly 40 at the time. According to Cassie, he subjected her to various forms of abuse, including episodes of rage and intimidation. One allegation stated that Diddy forced Cassie into interactions with other individuals while he filmed them. The lawsuit also mentioned an incident in 2018 where Diddy forced his way into her home. All of this aligned disturbingly with Wendy's earlier warnings about the imbalance of power in their relationship. Diddy's alleged attempts to control and intimidate did not stop with Cassie. Wendy herself became a target. In her 2004 book, The Wendy Williams Experience, she expressed resentment towards Diddy, accusing him of attempting to destroy her career because of the information she was revealing. Wendy suggested that Diddy used his influence to blackball her in the industry, making it difficult for her to continue working in radio. She also recounted an incident in 2005 where the girl group Total, signed to Diddy's label Bad Boy, almost attacked her on the street. Wendy hinted that Diddy had orchestrated this confrontation in retaliation for her comments about him. Wendy also claimed that Diddy was involved in her being fired from a radio station. During a 2013 interview with Vlad TV, she mentioned that her firing was linked to speculation about a certain hip-hop artist, indirectly suggesting that Diddy had a hand in it. At that time, Wendy was practically the only media personality willing to speak about what was happening behind the scenes in the music industry. She knew she was pushing boundaries, but she continued to speak out, undeterred by the potential fallout. The recent revelations about Diddy have brought Wendy's warnings back into the conversation. In a shocking turn of events, Diddy was arrested in Manhattan following raids on his residences in Los Angeles and Miami. The raids uncovered disturbing items, including over 1,000 bottles of baby oil and several firearms. Prosecutors alleged that these items were part of a larger operation involving Diddy's freak-offs, parties fueled by illegal substances where he reportedly forced individuals into uncomfortable situations. This operation involved Diddy using his power to manipulate people and conceal his actions, a pattern that Wendy had hinted at long ago. The grand jury indictment detailed how Diddy used these gatherings to exercise control over those around him. The document stated that he lured women into his circle under the guise of a relationship and then coerced them into participating in these events. His staff allegedly helped organize these gatherings, preparing hotel rooms with linens, extra lighting, and various supplies. These sessions sometimes lasted for days, with Diddy and others using IV fluids to recover from the activities. Wendy had alluded to these kinds of parties, questioning what really happened behind closed doors. Wendy also spoke openly about Jay-Z's alleged involvement with younger women, specifically referencing Foxy Brown. The rapper and Jay-Z collaborated extensively in the 1990s, with Jay-Z writing multiple songs for her debut album. Foxy was just 15 at the time, and Wendy hinted that their relationship might have crossed the line into something more inappropriate. She criticized Jay-Z for having Foxy record songs with mature content, implying that he was using his influence to manipulate her. According to people who went to school with Foxy, Jay-Z would often pick her up from school, suggesting a deeper relationship than what was publicly acknowledged. The connections between Jay-Z, Diddy, and other controversies go even further. Nas, a longtime rival of Jay-Z, once suggested that Jay-Z knew about R. Kelly's interactions with underage women, especially concerning Aaliyah. During a radio interview, Nas claimed that Jay-Z had likely witnessed young girls around R. Kelly during studio sessions. Wendy echoed these concerns, raising questions about Jay-Z's silence regarding R. Kelly's behavior. This brought into question how deep these connections ran and whether they were part of a larger pattern within the industry. Even Jay-Z's relationship with Beyoncé has been scrutinized, with some suggesting that their story does not align with public timelines. Jay-Z and Beyoncé have always claimed they began dating when she was 19, but insiders have hinted that their relationship may have started when she was much younger. Wendy had pointed out that Jay-Z might have used his influence to control aspects of Beyoncé's life, a theory that many fans have speculated about over the years. Wendy Williams consistently hinted at a pattern of behavior among some of hip-hop's most influential figures. While she faced backlash and attempts to silence her, recent events indicate that there might have been more truth to her words than many were willing to accept at the time. Diddy's current legal issues, combined with the ongoing rumors surrounding Jay-Z, seem to confirm what Wendy had been trying to tell the world. Her warnings about power imbalances, manipulation, and hidden controversies in the music industry now seem eerily accurate. So, was Wendy Williams right all along? As more information comes to light, the public is beginning to take a second look at her previous statements. R. Kelly and Diddy are already facing severe consequences for their actions, and many believe that other figures might soon face similar scrutiny. It appears that, as Wendy suggested, everything is finally coming full circle. What do you think? Should Wendy be recognized for blowing the whistle on these issues before they became mainstream news? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more updates on the stories behind the headlines.